Red and blue lights dance across my driveway, lighting up the night like some chaotic carnival, as I watch 17-year-old Ethan Carter getting cuffed, hollering about his rights and how his mom's gonna have these cops fired. I'm standing by my cherry red Porsche 911, cool as a cucumber, explaining to the lead officer how this kid just tried to jack my ride, while neighbors spill out of their houses, whispering like they've stumbled onto a soap opera set. I'm Ellie Dawson, 34. A graphic designer who thought moving to Pine Hollow, Montana, would mean quiet nights and friendly waves until Ethan's mom, Linda Carver, the HOA dictator, decided my car was her personal enemy. And her son's dumb stunt brought her whole reign crashing down. 3 months ago, I rolled into Pine Hollow with my shiny Porsche, a dream I'd hustled for years to afford. My design business finally letting me splurge on a house in this fancy neighborhood with its perfect lawns and tidy sidewalks. I'd park my car in the driveway, grinning like a kid every time the sun hit that red paint just right. It wasn't just a car, it was proof I'd made it, from late-night gigs to a life I built myself. Those first weeks were bliss. Settling into my corner lot, waving at folks walking their dogs, feeling like I'd found my place. Then Linda showed up at my door, all business in a navy blazer, clutching a leather folder like it was a badge of honor. She's late 40s, blonde hair sprayed stiff, with a smile that's all teeth and no heart. "Welcome to Pine Hollow, Ellie," she said, her eyes sliding to my Porsche like it personally offended her. "That car's a bit bold for our community. Might want to keep it in the garage to respect our aesthetic." I laughed, thinking she was joking, but her stare said otherwise. I brushed it off. Live and let live, right? Big mistake. Within days, I'm getting letters, fancy HOA letterhead, Linda's loopy signature, warning my car's disruptive to the neighborhood's harmony, citing some vague rule that could mean anything from loud music to bright colors. I dig into the bylaws. And sure enough, it's a catch-all clause, so broad it's basically a blank check for her to hassle anyone. The fines start at $25, then climb to $150, piling up for noise, speeding, even attracting undue attention. I'm annoyed but figure she'll move on to someone else's mailbox or lawn gnomes. Nope. Linda's got a vendetta, and her son Ethan's her shadow, always hanging around when she's lecturing me in my driveway about standards and values. He's tall, lanky, with this smug vibe that screams trouble, soaking up every word his mom spits. Like he's her personal enforcer. I'm starting to feel like I'm in a bad movie, wondering why my car's such a threat to her perfect little kingdom. Things go from annoying to unhinged one sticky August afternoon. I'm waxing my Porsche, enjoying the shine, when Ethan struts up, chest puffed out like he's king of the block. No hello, just hand over the keys. I freeze, rag in hand, thinking I misheard. "What?" He smirks. "My mom runs the HOA, so we own this place, your car included." I can't help it. I laugh, loud and long. Because this kid's got the legal smarts of a fence post. "Ethan, that's not how HOAs work," I say, keeping it light. "This is my car, my property." His face goes tomato red, and he's yelling, "You're gonna regret laughing at us. You don't know what my mom can do." He storms off, but not before turning back to scream, "You're done, lady." I'm rattled, his rage way out of proportion. And I know this isn't just a kid mouthing off Linda's poisons in his veins. That night, around 2:15 a.m., I'm jolted awake by a scraping sound, like metal crying. I grab my phone, heart pounding, and check my security cameras, installed after Linda's first letter. There's Ethan, crouched by my Porsche, jamming a crowbar into the door, scratches glinting under the streetlight. He's got a screwdriver too, fumbling like he's seen one too many heist movies, but the intent's clear. He's trying to steal my car. My hands shake as I dial 911, whispering, "Someone's breaking into my car, 12, Aspen Lane. I've got it on camera." The dispatcher's calm. "Units are on the way. Stay inside. Keep watching." I'm glued to the feed, seeing Ethan's frustration as my car's alarm blares, lights flashing, locking him out. He keeps glancing at his house, like he's waiting for Linda to bail him out, but it's dark. This is all him. A solo mission fueled by her hate. Sirens wail, and Ethan panics, standing up, tools in hand, looking like a deer in headlights. Instead of running, he swings the crowbar harder, desperate, until a patrol car's spotlight nails him. I step outside as Officer Dan Mitchell, a grizzled guy who's seen it all, orders Ethan to drop the tools. The kid's still clutching them, yelling, "My mom owns this place. That's her car." Mitchell's unimpressed. "Step away, son." Ethan keeps ranting, "You'll lose your badge when she hears about this." I hand over my phone. Showing the footage, Ethan prying, scratching, swinging, and Mitchell's jaw tightens. "That's felony territory, kid." Neighbors are out now, bathrobes and all, murmuring. Shocked that Linda's golden boy's in cuffs. Linda herself stumbles out, robe flapping, hair a mess, shrieking, "This is a mistake. Let him go." She spins to me, eyes wild, "You set him up." Parking that gaudy car to tempt him. I stare, dumbfounded. "It's my driveway, Linda. Your kid tried to steal my car." Mitchell cuts in, "Ma'am." The footage shows attempted grand theft auto and property damage. Over $2,500 in scratches, that's a felony. Linda's voice cracks, "He's innocent. You lured him." Mitchell sighs, "Save it for court." And they load Ethan into the cruiser, his shouts fading as they drive off. I'm standing there, heart still racing, neighbors' eyes on me, knowing this just lit a fuse under Linda's whole world. I'm thinking maybe this'll shock some sense into her, but Linda's not built for backing down. 2 days later, I get a letter, HOA letterhead, of course, demanding I pay $3,000 community disruption caused by my provocative vehicle. I'm floored. She's blaming me for her son's crime. I show it to my neighbor, Mike Torres, a retired teacher who's had it with Linda's fines for his kid's basketball hoop. "She's unhinged," he says, shaking his head. "She's been shaking down half the street, $100 for Christmas lights. $75 for loud dogs." Mike's heard whispers. Linda's been pocketing fines for years, and Ethan's been her muscle, intimidating folks into paying up. The neighborhood's buzzing. Folks posting on our local app about her bullying, fines for flower pots, threats over mailbox shapes. I share my footage with Mike, and he takes it to the HOA board, calling for an emergency meeting. Linda's not just fighting me now. She's fighting a street that's had enough. The meeting's a circus, packed with neighbors I've barely met, all fed up. Linda's up front, blazer on, acting like she's still in charge, but Mike stands, calm and sharp. "Linda, your son tried to steal Ellie's car. You've been fining us for years with no basis. We want you out." She's livid. "This is slander. My family's respected." Tom Vega, a lawyer who lives down the block, holds up the bylaws. "No rule bans red cars, Linda, or flashy ones. Your fines are illegal." Neighbors clap. And someone shouts, "What about the missing playground fund?" Linda's face goes white. She'd raised $10,000 for swings that never got built. The board votes 7-1 to boot her. Linda's lone vote a sad squeak. She storms out, vowing lawsuits, but the tide's turned. Court's next, and it's brutal for Ethan. Judge Laura Holt, no nonsense with steel gray hair, watches my footage, Ethan's crowbar, his smug grin, and here's my testimony. That car's my life's work, scratched up for no reason. Ethan's pricey lawyer spins a tale of teenage impulsivity. But the judge isn't buying. Attempted grand theft auto, criminal mischief, $2,800 in damage, felony charges stick, she says. 18 months juvenile detention, full restitution. Linda wails, collapsing like her world's ended, while Ethan's led off, glaring at me like I'm the villain. Outside, Linda hisses, "You'll pay for this," but her venom's empty, her power's gone. News hits the local paper. HOA Prez's son busted for car theft, and Linda's law firm job tanks, clients bailing on the scandal. 3 families sue her for years of harassment, citing fines for everything from bikes to bird feeders, and the cases pile up, draining her dry. I'm back in my driveway, Porsche gleaming after repairs, feeling like I can breathe again. Mike and Tom stop by, and we laugh about Linda's fall, the streetlighter without her shadow. The new HOA Prez, Lisa Grant, scraps the vague rules, and we throw a block party, kids on bikes. Music blaring, no fines in sight. My car's the star, folks snapping pics, calling it the hero that took down Linda. I'm grinning, but that night, sitting on my porch, I think about how close I came to losing my peace, how one woman's grudge could have driven me out. I'm stronger for it, but the scars linger, trust doesn't come easy now. Here's the thing that nags me. Though Linda's husband, a lawyer with developer ties, was quick to fund Ethan's defense, and those missing playground funds never turned up. Was Linda running a solo scam? Or was her family banking on bigger plays, Maybe eyeing our lots for condos? I keep my cameras rolling. What do you think? Ever had a Linda or Ethan try to take what's yours just to prove they could? How'd you push back? Or would you stand your ground like me, letting their own mess bury them? Drop your stories in the comments. And let's talk about what it takes to keep your dreams safe when the sirens start blaring.